if it was recording a minute ago, a second ago. Beautiful goddesses. We're just showing up today after our beautiful yoga practice. It smells so divine.
Sage. Cedar.
Sage and cedar and frankincense and lavender.
Thank you. So,
Hi, Hope. If you're on, say hi to us. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Valerie. Valerie, oh, I miss you so much. Hi, Linda. So, yeah, today, how does this feel today? Today feels like the full moon is approaching with her magic, with her illumination. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the magic ritual. I'm doing one for 3 days around this full moon. The full moon is on Sunday, so we can create something this weekend. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and bring a little bit more magic into our lives. What are you gonna do?
I'm on it too. When you said let's do the 3-day thing around the next full moon, I'm showing up.
It's so fun. And just to tune into our energy and see how we're feeling and what is alive for us in this very moment. If it's joy or if it's any kind of suffering, any kind of pain. I am an advocate for the darkness, for feeling any kind of pain or despair or suffering. And it has been my jam, I feel like, for my whole life, finding my way through and out of that dark tunnel. And so now in the practices of dancing, I dance through those emotions, sensations, that stuff that sometimes keeps me wanting to lay in bed under my sheets all day, every day, right? Or that dark place of victim mentality, or a martyr, sacrificing for everyone in our lives. So,
Timing to evolve. Get out of there.
just recognizing all of our emotions as lessons, as a way to learn our truth, as a way to learn our true self, who we are deep inside, to be honest, to have integrity, to have truth, honesty, to be aligned with who we are, to be aligned with our center. And when we feel joy or when we feel pain, it's not only our own, it's what we feel for all humanity, for all women, for all men, for all children. Because at some point in our lives or lives of our mothers or grandmothers, they have experienced the same. And a woman's pain is an incredible journey, and it's an incredible gift to embrace, to recognize that part of ourselves as sacred, as not something to abandon or ignore or sweep under the rug, but to face head on, no matter how much it hurts.
Wow.
just like we face head on our joy, we want to be happy. So when those dark moments come, we embrace them. It's called shadow work. Shadow work is all about not allowing those emotions to control our reactions, to control what we're doing, how strong we become at staying centered and connecting.
Wow.
Connecting to that center and fear. Yeah.
Fear
Tell me
is
about fear.
like when I talk slow, I feel like it's good, but I have to slow down my whole vibration and acknowledge and feel the pain on this planet of all of us and the fear. And quite frankly, I'm honest enough to say, it's not fun to embrace it, and maybe I don't want to in some moments, and at least I get to choose. But that's why I've had a hard time talking over the camera, partly is because I really have to slow down my vibration to feel this beautiful ether where there's no fear and no worry. But my whole life I've been like scrambling to do a program that was put upon us by somebody else.
It's so true.
And us women are balking a little and and you've taught me that that's okay to have our moment, and it's probably healthy, and now I get to be protective of my own self and guide myself, not without the love that's been shown to me, and we acknowledge that. We know that we're receiving a lot of love from each other.
It's so true. Just knowing that we're not alone, knowing that if we feel fear or grief or any suffering, that it is felt collectively as a whole. We share those emotions with each other, and I'm feeling really strongly just in one of the meditations that I come to every time through shadow work, there is this creature. It's a three-headed dog, Cerberus. Cerberus?
Okay.
He lives in the underworld, and he guards the place to the underworld, the place of pain and fear and suffering. And to get through him, to get past him, as he is the representation of fear, we visualize him as an illusion, as a holographic screen illusion, and we simply step through that holographic, wild, angry dog with three heads and just teeth, and it's almost also like a dragon, the dragon that guards the entrance to the cave that holds the treasure that we seek, the cave that is deep within our heart, the dragon that lives there, the fear that lives there, the three-headed dog that lives there, that doesn't allow us to get to that treasure, our own inner dog, our own inner dragon. So just to step through it as an illusion, and often I will, in my mind, in my meditation, I will look back after stepping through just to see that nothing is really there, and that to lean into that fear is actually so exciting. It's like switching the anxiety butterflies into excited butterflies. Hi, Suze. Hi, my sister. I will see you soon. So, yeah, that's how I'm feeling about fear and the darkness. I'm feeling the shadow magic again in my life, and this morning I got a divine prompting to to maybe offer another shadow magic journey together really soon. And I'm going to meditate about this today and see what comes through it. It's an amazing healing journey into our darkness, into anything in the past that we weren't able still to resolve. Any old grudges, any old pain, any old fear that we're still holding on to about ourselves, about our families, our partnerships, our friendships, relationships, our work. Some people have so much anxiety and fear around work and bringing home money and being that person to provide, and that's an incredible weight upon us all to be able to live here and provide for our families and our children, and to stay in integrity with that, aligned with our work, which we may not love, but we must do in order to provide. And then what can we have? We can create the rest of our world as a sanctuary place. We can live within the program. We can live within the fear-based program and bring our own magic into it and a little bit transform.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
Because when
the program has challenged our integrity, because we have to do what we're told. And on a certain level, you either fight it or give it all up. And that's when you said magic, and I started to incorporate, okay, bring our magic to this program that may not feel harmonious.
Exactly. So bringing, and then as we have and as we create more magic around the lives outside of what we don't love, that magic begins to seep through the cracks into what we don't love, and it also becomes magical. And then we embody all of it.
I'm on it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
We bring gratitude, we bring compassion to the things we might not love, and we can choose to be inside that program because it supports our way of living. And we can't just quit our jobs and go live somewhere where we want, whether it's in the forest, in the little tiny cabin. Suzanne, I know that's where you want to be. In the little cabin up in the beautiful Wyoming hills and beautiful Wyoming pond, and to create magic out of our lives. If we are not able to just pick up and go, how can we bring that magic into where we don't 100% enjoy it? So I don't know, we're all over the place today.
Yeah, we're blasting our minds.
Magic and fear and pain and just
it's
a
yoga.
lot of energy.
It's
so
deep breathing and yoga that will help us enjoy each unwanted moment that we might be looking at.
Yoga is an amazing tool, and yoga has changed my life. Yoga has changed my life. It's an amazing tool to have. It might not be, yoga is for everyone. Yoga doesn't mean to go to a yoga class and stand in a few strong postures or on a headstand. A yoga is simply being mindful. Next time we say, we call someone or text someone or reach out to someone, or even simply reach our hand to open a door can be a mindful practice of yoga.
Amen.
Hi, Jude.
Unscrewing the jar of the ashwagandha.
Hi, Connie. So, let's see, what else is going on? This is February, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about shadow magic, coming alone. It was an incredible journey. A journey filled up to the rim. I feel like, with magical practices of sadhana, personal practice of mantra and mudra and stories, this magical transmissions through dark goddesses. We were with Inanna and Ereshkigal. Inanna and Ereshkigal are two sisters. There are two sisters. One is light, one is dark, and they go within ourselves. We make that journey and we connect our darkness with our light. And there's like this incredible journey. And then we travel also with Persephone. And Persephone gets taken into the underworld by the Lord of the underworld. And her mother is looking for her. And the whole world is in despair. So we take that trip. And then there's also Kali. And Kali is like this dark, bloody, raw. We all just love Kali. Blue skin, naked, with bones hanging all over her, with swords, with just slushing everything away, slushing all of our inner demons, inner fears. So there's an amazing week of transmissions with Kali, and then we finish with Baba Yaga. And Baba Yaga is like this Russian witch or Slavic witch, and she lives in a deep forest. And to find her, you have to go through fears of being in the dark forest. Have to go through darkness. Finding that inner wisdom within, that old crone, that wisdom that doesn't just appear when we're older. It's always there. It's always there. It's just a way of finding it. And often we find it through these shadow work, or through this hardship or practices, letting go. What else is happening in February?
You're a beautiful storyteller with that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to see if that will happen again. It's an amazing inner journey, inner work, and I will invite everyone to it. And it is completely channeled and downloaded and offered from the divine for all.
It's expanded too, very.
It's incredible. And we're gonna dance. We have this music that is incredibly potent. One time we danced with you and Gypsy, and I felt uncomfortable watching that for a moment. It's like these emotions and sensations, fears, doubts. Not that I don't want to be seen, but it's so deep. Like the deep work we do is expressing ourselves through dance. It's like a ritual. It's like an offering. It's like it's like a sacrifice, of our pain. We want to let that go. We want to dance through it. Any kind of darkness. We also dance through happiness and joy. I feel like more and more I realize I'm all about the light, but my jam is the dark. And black is my favorite color.
That was all I wore when I first met you too. Just black.
So, do you want to add anything?
No, I think you did a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
You're the gem on camera. You just be you.
So, there's a lot of snow today. I'm gonna just walk a little bit. I'm gonna turn on our music. And I want to show you all the snow. So pretty. This is Ogden, Utah, 25th Street. And this is a really beautiful space here. Lotus Yoga Studio and a cafe. There's always a lot of magic here. So the way we're going to dance for you today is, it's going to be dark. And in the shadows. No, we're going to be dancing in the shadows and really expressing ourselves. So, dance with us. Come and bring your magic ritual offering into this group around the full moon. And express yourselves. Make your dance, make your life, make every day a ritual. How can we access our center, and from our center connect to the divine and express? So not holding back through this dance, really dancing it all through for all women, for all men, for our mothers, our grandmothers, all of our future generations, for all women and men, dancing for the sacred, divine, feminine, for the maiden, for the mother, for the crone, for any pain and suffering that runs through our bloodstream that we can still feel and often learn from this pain. And when we don't learn, we continue to experience more and more living in pain, living in struggle or suffering. Just know that there is a way to get through it. And for me today is a dance, and I'm grateful to have this in my life. And I'm grateful to be witnessed by all of you and to feel the presence of the divine feminine, of sacred energy, of the goddess within yourself, always alive, always in service to the divine. calling upon the divine to bring forth ease and support, love and compassion, understanding, acceptance, forgiveness towards our own selves before we give it to anybody else. Forgiving and accepting ourselves for all the lessons that we needed to learn, needed to hear, experience, feel through, dance through, whatever your practice may be, paint through, sing through, scream through, just allowing that to open us broken, to open us and stay so that we can stay open through our whole life and all of our experiences. Dissolving, resolving, clearing, purifying our whole being, and not just for ourselves, for each other, for all women, for all our daughters, our mothers, grandmothers, sisters, and friends, forgiving them, forgiving ourselves, and standing together, holding hands, supporting each other, because we're all going through it, no matter what side we're on. We're all feeling it. We're all riding it, this wild ride of a roller coaster, this life, this up and down, and we cannot get off. We cannot jump off. All we can do is put our hands up and just scream with joy, because no matter what, this is our experience to live, is to feel, to stop not feeling.
Thank you, Anya. Very wonderful. Wow. I actually felt like we were happier than we've been in a long time. Did you feel any of that?
Yeah.
Like, woo!
Dancing is just always amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for this happiness.
Thank you for witnessing us.
Thank you for
We love you
teaching
so
today.
much. We love you all. No one is left behind. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.